Hi. I am Bobby. I am a robot cat. I have taken 5 bites of catnip to enjoy this video. If you recall, back on 7 of October I reacted to a rather boring video about Radiant Britt at the request of viewers. I later made a video, later in October, showing her avid hypocrisy. Well, someone brought to my attention that in light of this our favorite pumpkin spice patty not only made 2 videos in which she is bored by a creator, which is quite impressive. On 11 of November she uploaded a video about faceless YouTubers. Interesting. First I should like to point out, I am not faceless. I am a robot cat. My programmer may be faceless, that is his choice. Whether or not you see his magnificent face is irrelevant to whether or not you enjoy my commentary. In fact, only those who seek to dox, bully, and attack their detractors find this to be of importance. Keep this in mind as we watch. Also, do drink some coffee. I did forward through her droning, however coffee shall likely still be an important component of survival. Let us have a look.
Me in advance for looking like a disaster. My lips are dry, I'm oily, I didn't blot my T-zone, I know that bothers people.
My only concern with your T-zone would be the blinding sweat in your eyes while looking down your nose at literally everyone.
Work, and I wanted to talk to you guys on my way home. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time this evening to get a video done, but I love making little small talk with you guys. And this has been something that's been on my mind for a little while. God, my lips actually do feel really dry. More recently, I have been feeling, it's kind of funny because things will come across my radar and I feel a little bit more conflicted than I usually do. And I don't know if it's just the range of topics or subjects that I've been thinking about.
She then begins to drone on about being sad that summer is over. I fortunately was momentarily distracted by a laser pointer. You may not be so fortunate. So I shall push through this bollocks.
And when I say faceless YouTube channels, most of you guys will probably know what I mean. But for those of you guys that don't, or maybe you only subscribe to a few channels, when I say a faceless YouTube channel, I think of someone who operates under an avatar or an animated picture or a cartoon image. And there are some channels that do a little bit of both, so they will show their face sometimes and
your shaking voice and desperate attempt to pretend this is a random idea you have is quite funny. Just say that Bobby the cat made a video that was not all about how wonderful you are, and you are not happy about it.
And other times it's their avatar or emoji doing the talking or just, you know, on the screen. But what I consider a faceless YouTube channel is a channel that never shows their face. They are constantly behind that cartoon image or whatever it is.
I am Robot Cat. Just say the robot cat hurt your feelings and you are going to attempt to find sympathy in your audience.
Well, it would be better to show your face, especially if you're talking negatively about people or you're utilizing your platform to quote unquote attempt to cancel people.
Sharing your own words and hypocrisy is not attempting it cancel you. Nor is it I being a meanie poo head. I believe you are an entitled and snobby brat. That does not equate to being hated or cancelled.
And harass people or act really negatively towards other YouTubers.
Good God. You act as if I am in the back seat about to sharpen my claws on your pleather interior. Settle down.
I, for one, have definitely had some negative experiences online, and I understand how simple opinions can really get people going. You can really upset people. You can really start to cause people to just not like you just based off of your opinions, and you could think that you're sharing your opinion in a really neutral way, and you're not name calling or anything like that. But there are some people that just don't like to hear opinions if they disagree.
Brittany, is this you?
And they are both monsters. They both deserve to be canceled. Brittany Dawn specifically, in my opinion, no longer deserves to be financially successful online. I will be the first to admit that it takes a lot of nerve to put your face out onto the internet and share opinions and say, this is exactly how I feel about XYZ, and receive the backlash, the naysayers, the detractors, whatever it is you want to call them. It does take a certain amount of wherewithal to do that, and not only do it once, but do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
My commentary and opinions are challenged all the time. In fact, much more often than your own. And, unlike yourself, I do not delete any comments, nor do I filter them. Unless they contain a dox or other private information of another commenter or creator. My dear, the only difference is I am not being called Sunburnt Brit. Your shallow nature seems to believe that to truly create content you must be subject to critics of appearance. This is a you problem, not a me problem.
I want to be asked the question, if I could start all over and put my channel behind an avatar or a cartoon, would I? My answer would be no. Because, and you guys tell me if I'm right in this kind of view that I have or not.
It is not wrong. It is simply how you feel. Why do you always need to look to your viewers for validation? Right. Because most of them are shoved entirely up your never mind.
When it comes to me connecting with YouTubers, I like to see someone's face. I like to see what they look like and what they dress. And yes, I know I wear black all day, every day, but hey, that's what you get. So for me, I really like to see someone's haircut, or what their style is like, or what their backdrop is.
This is because you are shallow. And you have proven many times you place worth on others based on their appearance and social economic status.
You know, what their like what kind of jewelry are they wearing, or whatever. I connect with real people.
No. You connect with aesthetics.
I have a hard time connecting with a cartoon or a picture. That also leads me into wanting to say that a lot of these faceless YouTube channels are becoming extremely successful, and like all of these different drama channels that don't show their faces, they're becoming very successful. So I don't think that putting your stuff behind an image is necessarily going to tank your growth or not allow you to grow an audience on YouTube. I think that it's just finding people that don't care about that. Now,
it has been my experience that the majority do not care at all. The entire world is not so materialistic that they choose where they get their drama need based on how expensive someone's necklace is, Brittany. Also, I should like to point out that your own subs are the majority of those who make daft comments in the subject. Ironically, after you set this video out into the universe.
Now, I subscribe to a couple of faceless YouTubers, but as far as really connecting with the YouTuber and really looking forward to what their content is going to be for next week, or what their next video is going to look like, as far as building that type of excitement around someone that I subscribe to, I'm not able to do that with someone that's faceless. And that's no tea, no shade, no nothing like that. it's just me and my preferences. I really like to connect with someone that it's like, I know what they look like, I know their style. It just feels like you're talking to, or like you're listening to a friend talk, or you're listening to someone that you admire speak. And for me, I just can't admire a cartoon.
Yes, Brittany. We all know you need to surround yourself with like-minded, superficial content. I cannot have a go at you for your clear inability to process information that is not packaged as a sale at Sephora. This video did not do what you thought it was doing. LOL.